What's up, my people? How you doing? My name is Dalton, and this is my channel. Now, basically, this is going to be a video about the U.S. economy and how it's been downgraded from AAA, AAA to AA plus, and also why it has happened. Okay, now before I get started, I would ask you all to give this video a thumbs up. I ask you to subscribe, okay? And also, I welcome your respectful comments in the comment box below. All right, so let's do this. All right, first of all, if you haven't heard, you should have heard by now that America's credit rating has been dropped from AA plus from AAA, AAA to AA plus. That's a hard hit. And I believe the person's name is Finch. He is him and the other organizations like his are a non-biased organization that views a country's power, economical power, ability to pay back their debts, ability to have a stable government. And one of the main things that has happened is that the Democrats were really upset when they found this out because the Biden administration, as well as President Biden, was planning on running. One of the main things he was going to run on in 2024 as trying to become president again was stable, a stable economy. Okay. And how he has kept a stable economy and helped American people. But as I've told you many times on my channel, uh, oh yeah, you might want to turn this up anyway. As I told you many times on my channel, the bickering, our government is not the same as it used to be, because now it is now it has been invaded by extremists on both ends that literally are willing to let the government shut down to get their point across and get their way. And if you don't know what extremists is, extremists are my way or the highway. There's no gray area, there's no compromise, there's no working things out. Okay. And some of these extremists are Trumpisms, you know. Uh, some of them have major racism and sexism, and this is mainly on the right. And some of them are even adding Hitlerism, of believing some of the words and thoughts of Hitler. Okay, and then you have the extremists on the left, you know, that want to make America socialism. They want to push socialism instead of capitalism in the United States. So these extremists, as you've been seeing back and forth, have been bumping heads, especially when it comes to the debt ceiling. Okay. And when they do that, what you may not know is other countries watch us in America. Okay. And they debate if they want to do business with us. Okay. They watch how our Congress act. They watch these extremist movements that are created. They watch policies that are stopped and see if there's new policies created in the wake of those policies that stop, and how it affect our economical uh, health. All right. So let me break it down. If you're low income, or low, even low middle income, you understand how hard it is to get credit, if it's possible at all, or to get a loan, if possible at all. Okay, why? Because your credit rating dropped so low, or it dropped in which no one wants to take a chance on you. That is what happened to uh, us recently. So we're not even as powerful as Sweden right now when it comes to our economics. And it was such a shock. It was not expected. Okay. And it's also because of the extremists bickering back and forth that has gone on even through Trump administration. Okay. But especially in the Biden administration. Okay. Biden administration had 2 years, like 2.5 years to fix a lot of things, and they didn't. What they did do is give tons of money to other countries, and and not deal with and not really help establish and help Americans. Okay. And matter of fact, they gave so much equipment to Ukrainian war, that it left us short if we were attacked. Yes. Okay. All that's taxpayer money. So other countries, other financial institutions is watching this, and we've been bickering and still bicker back and forth uh, in our government, and threaten to shut it down. Threaten to shut down the government, which means they're not going to pay their debts. Okay, but they're constantly, and have been doing this for years, constantly uh, giving away money, especially to other countries and to, I hate to say it, illegal immigrants. Okay, but not doing that for their own people in America. Okay, now I think, in my opinion, the straw that broke the camel's back was when a Biden administration didn't do anything about Title 42, and they're still letting illegal immigrants into the country and feeding them on taxpayers' money. Okay, and plan on and wanted to borrow more money from other countries to feed the illegal immigrants that they allow in and keep allowing in, without even helping Americans. And Americans are the ones that's paying taxes, you got to remember. And they're buying goods and consumers. So they're keeping America afloat. And another thing is, I believe it's Finch, stated that there is oh, and also because January the 6th, okay, 2020, remember, they, they try to throw over our government. That type of chaos. Okay, we're unstable. And that very person that was president, that is under investigation, is still running to be president again. That's Trump. So, no, United States is not stable. Also, with their predictions, they said it is guaranteed that we're going to have a mild recession by the end, no later than by the end of 2024. That's around Christmas and Halloween and all that. Okay. And we are now downgraded. Okay. When it comes to our credit and our economics in the United States. And it's just going to get worse. Okay. Because the breaking point was, like it or not, Trump may be a racist and maybe a jerk, but his policies around the border, which uh, Title 42 stopped us from overspending and helped us actually help Americans make money. Okay. And once that ended, that, in my opinion, was a straw that broke the camel's back because there was nothing put in place by the Biden administration. And they knew a flood of immigrants was going to come in, which put a strain on the economy. And it is still flooding in and still putting a strain on the economy. And they try to ignore it as much as possible, use all their friends and powers to be to focus on anything else except for this huge mess that they have created. Now, visualize this. The dam is not doesn't just have a crack in it. The dam has been destroyed. Okay? And now the floodwaters are coming in. And it's going to constantly cost more and more money. And that is one of the main reasons that we're headed for a recession. The job market is cooling down. It's not hot anymore. That's another sign of a recession. Companies that's not just tech are laying off and will be laying off even more. That's another sign of recession. And there's a uptick, if you didn't know it, in COVID-19 in the United States. But, and I told you all in the past, look at the summer and the winter in the United States, and that will show you the cracks that cannot be overlooked by putting a little band-aid on it. Okay? And now you're seeing it. And it just goes down from there. Okay? It goes down from there. It goes down before it goes up. All right. I hope this helped explain this credit rating drop the United States now have. That a lot of companies are not even trying to talk. A lot of media is not even trying to talk about it, except for maybe Fox News. And like I said, the breaking point was uh, the Biden administration's lack of preparation for when Title 42 ended. They failed, and now they're paying a price, and will continue to pay a price for the next year, almost year and a half, until the 2024 elections, whether it be a Democrat or Republican that get voted in, or an independent. Uh, they're going to have a solution to the problem that has been created by the Biden administration. All right. Or else they're just not going to win it. Okay. Anyway, I guess I'll wrap to you later. I hope I explained this a little bit better for you, broke it down to you, and I will wrap to y'all later. Peace.